A lot of you guys have been doing, oh no, what are you doing, baby, with your money? Like, seriously, your girlfriend should be mad. But for some of you guys, your girlfriend was the one making the decision. So, yeah. What's going on with your big dog? Do not shake my hand. Go ahead and wash that thing first. And today we're going to be talking about the bad financial decisions you made. I mean, to be fair, the first bad financial decision was to ever get into Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first place. The second was to get into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a money trap. But to get a little more specific, there are some cards that you should completely avoid. If you have not bought these cards, do not buy them. Seriously. Do not buy these cards. I mean, there is that one guy that says he does the opposite of what I say. Check on him. See how he's doing now. Not gonna cap, some of the cards I'm going to talk about are purely speculation, but you should probably already know what I do with speculation. I feel like a time traveler sometimes on how many things I get right. And then the other cards are just really bad ideas. Like, don't waste your money. I can think of several other things that you could do with your money. One of them would help you get a girlfriend, like, you know, deodorant. But let's just start talking about the cards that you shouldn't buy. The first card I want to bring to your attention is a card that has not been competitive since COVID. Magician Souls, if I can recall, did come out in the beginning of 2020, so kinda sucks, but it is what it is. Magician Souls is a card that came out in Legendary Duelist Magical Hero, and it's a pretty decent card. It allows you to special summon it for free to your side of the field by sending a level 6 or higher spellcaster from your deck to the graveyard. Furthermore, you can send spells or trap cards on your field or hand to the graveyard to draw cards. There's also the secret text to be able to special summon Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from your graveyard, but let's be honest, we're definitely gonna use that effect one day, right? Right? Not only has Magician Souls not been a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Card in almost 2 years, unfortunately, it's almost confirmed as a reprint inside of 2022. There's this wonderful set that happens every year called Legendary Duelist Season 3 this time around that is scheduled to reprint Magician Souls. And seeing that the card is $135 per copy and Dark Magician support is just around the corner, you might want to hold off on this card. Another card that I'm gonna need you to actively avoid, dog, I know I've said it so many times, sell this, avoid this, sell this, avoid this, is ACCESSCODE Talker. Now, ACCESSCODE Talker, of course, came out in Eternity Code, and you should already know what it does. It gains attack for one of the link ratings that you use for its link summon, times 1000, and it can destroy a card or cards on the field as long as you're banishing link monsters with different attributes. The reason why I'm telling you to sell ACCESSCODE Talker is not because it's on a downslide. It's still an extremely powerful Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, but if you ever have followed the trend of Yu-Gi-Oh! You should already know that Link 4 boss monsters or highly sought after Link boss monsters for that year get reprinted. See Borolo, Dragon, Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, Boral, Sword Dragon, all of those cards have been reprinted time after time again, making the card a lot lower in price. ACCESSCODE Talker may not have been reprinted inside of the Megatins, which it should have, but you can already expect it to not only be reprinted inside of a set like Brothers of Legends, but most definitely it's going to get that gold rare bling. ACCESSCODE Talker is currently $144. That's fairly expensive for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card that's going to be about $50 fairly soon, right? Now don't scrap me when I say that this is a card that you should have probably never have bought in the moment it would up in price. But unfortunately for Dino lovers, this card definitely did get our hopes up only to let us down. Scrap Chimera is an amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. It allows you to spell summon a scrap monster when it is normal summoned to your side of the field. How does that help dinos? Well, I mean, Scraptor or Scrap Raptor is a dinosaur monster, and it's a whole little combo that goes on. Dinos is still a good deck. Be on the lookout for a deck profile fairly soon. But moving back, Scrap Chimera is a very expensive card coming out of the Duelist Revolution set. A set that is way too old, but not old enough for me to not remember when it was new. Fuck, I'm old. Now, unless you have old money, you shouldn't be spending $45 a copy on Scrap Chimeras. Why? Because while I did predict incorrectly that this would get an OTS reprint, I'm 1000% sure this will get a maximum gold reprint. I mean, it's going to get a maximum gold reprint, right? Scrap Chimera might be a good Yu-Gi-Oh! Card for the Dino and Orchid strategy. I didn't even mention the Scrap, deck because, yeah, Spending $45 on a Yu-Gi-Oh card that is bound for a reprint, I don't think that's a good idea. Now, if you've been keeping up with Burst of Destiny trends, people are saying Cupid Pitch is going to be the next card that breaks so many decks. I'm not here to discourage you from, getting Cupid Pitch, but what I am going to discourage you from doing is stupid shit. This is why that girl won't talk to you. You're doing stupid shit. Like buying Creation Resonator. Now what Creation Resonator does is if you control a level 8 or higher synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. The reason why it's so popular is because the combo with Cupid Pitch allows you to put a level 8 or higher synchro monster on your field and can also search this card for a free special summon to help you make Borreload Savage Dragon. And to be completely honest with you, that's pretty cool. You could potentially have a 1-card combo that can make Baron de Flor, Herald of Arclight, and a Borreload Savage Dragon, but there is a slight problem with this. You have to play at least 3 bricks. If you play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh long enough, you know that cool combos are always awesome, but if it requires you to play bricks, I'd rather just play consistent combos. And with that being said, Cupid Pitch may not be as impactful as what some players would hope. And seeing that if it may not be as impactful, guess what Creation Synchron does? Congratulations, you played yourself. Whatever you do, don't spend $17 on Hopium so you can wind up on Copium. I don't want you to fall down that slippery slopium. Hey, don't shoot me, I'm just joking. Just joking. Now the card that you definitely should be avoiding is the most adorable Yu-Gi-Oh card since Yu-Gi-Oh! As Rescue Cat is a card that made its debut in Flaming Eternity. Oh, that seems really new for the card. I know it came out like 2005 though. Basically, what Rescue Cat does is that you contribute it to special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast monsters from your deck to your side of the field, and since it's been errata, the effects are negated. I remember back in the days when you could use the monster effects, even though we didn't use the monster effects, we just kind of like made Naturia Beast. And ironically, you still make Naturia Beast with this card. Now, Rescue Cat is completely insane for the Tri-Brigade strategy, allowing them to make the aforementioned Naturia Beast, but more importantly, can put 3 beast monsters in the graveyard to be able to follow up with your Tri-Brigade effects to special summon Link monsters. The problem with Rescue Cat is that common versions of this card are $18 each. That is a lot for a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but if you're gonna spend this much on a cat, we already know your girlfriend, just be the Catman. Catman, no, Catman, who hoards Yu-Gi-Oh cards and gets no play. Catman, his waifu is tour guide and he jerks to her all day. Catman. Now I understand, no girlfriend, it gets cold, waifu season. But one thing that I want you not to do, that sounds so weird. I just could have said I don't want you to do. But one thing I don't want you to do is to buy Chamber Mommies. Chamber DRAGONMAID is an amazing Yu-Gi-Oh card that allows you to search DRAGONMAID tiding from your deck to your hand. That's not what it does. It does other things. Well then, when I see these other things, I'll let you know. Chamber Mommies have been pivotal to not only the Rocket Dragon Link strategy, but I also guess the DRAGONMAID strategy too, the strategy that it's actually designed for. But unfortunately, this card came out in Eternity Code, making it a $60 Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is an oh no, what are you doing baby, because Chamber DRAGONMAID has been confirmed as a reprint inside of the Maximum Gold sets for quite some time now. Like, I'm not even joking, you can literally go to Yu-Gi-Oh!-card.com, go to products, and it literally tells you Chamber DRAGONMAID is confirmed as a reprint. Now I can understand that you want secret rare copies of Chamber DRAGONMAID as opposed to the whatever rarity you want to call that. You can call it gold rarity, but a lot of times, especially for the alternate arts, we just call it hold rarity because it's just a rarity nobody wants. But I'm gonna teach you a way how to get the girl and secure the bag, something that I really hope that you seriously take outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait. Seriously, if you focus on yourself and you build your own wealth and make yourself a better person, the ladies come. Wait, we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. If you genuinely want secret rare copies of Chamber DRAGONMAID, just wait until the gold rares come out and cop your secret rare copies then. That's when they'll be at around their lowest price. Well, that is all that I have for advice today. Hopefully you take this advice and get yourself a girlfriend that's not this. Or hopefully your current girlfriend hears this and tells you to click on one of these videos, as she knows it's the best thing to do and to keep you occupied, I guess. And I'll catch you on the next one.